What up, what up, what up, though? You know what's going down anytime I upload. It's your man Phoenix Sunny. We back with some more of that true story, no more. Hey, you know what I do? You know what I do? I give you that news you can use early and not late. So like and subscribe if you're digging the vibe. Don't waste no time hitting that thumbs up. Stop playing. Stop playing with it. You know? I know. I know what you're thinking. You know what you're thinking. But it's free. Might not mean nothing to you, but it means something to me. Go ahead and smash that like button. Get them likes up. Um, we're gonna do a little different today. We got true story, but we're going true story, the real reality off the internet. I need to know what's going on in the world. I really need to know. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Ladies, this one for y'all. This one is for y'all. And fellas, this one for you too. So how do y'all feel about being with a woman that has kids? Especially kids that are not teenagers, that are very influenced. You dig? How do y'all feel about women that have kids and you being in a relationship with them? Because what we know now is they don't all work out, right? Relationships don't always work. Question is, ladies, when you get with these dudes and you like, I need him to be a father figure and I need him to take on, we a package deal and this, that, and the third, right? Are y'all thinking about the possibilities of the end game? Are y'all thinking about the possibility that shit might not work out? Like, why do we view relationships? Y'all hear that hawk? That's a hawk right there. Ain't that something? My spirit bird, a red hawk. Look at that. Anyhow, ladies, why do y'all not think about the end game when it comes to having relationships with men and you got kids and you say, it's not just me, you got to take on him, her, and him. And there's no thought process as to how this could possibly end and how you going to act if it possibly ends. Because what I'm seeing is a lot of dudes taking on relationships and taking on father roles and being a daddy, being called daddy, and some more stuff. And then when the relationship is over, guess what? The woman want to do exactly the opposite of what should naturally be done between a father and a child, which is make sure that they keep their relationship regardless of what you and that woman went through, right? Right? So now that the guy that you got with is not the biological father, because you already did away with him. However that went down, because we take your story for whatever you say, right, half the time. But then we adopt these kids, not on paper, but spiritually, physically, mentally, we adopt these kids, right? We develop a relationship, we develop a love, and then goes wrong with something goes wrong with the mother, and the mother says, well, this relationship is over. Not only is the relationship over, everything about it is over. These kids that you were a father to, these kids that call you daddy, that's over too. That doesn't matter, you know, because the next man is supposed to be the replacement father figure. So I'll just keep replacing father figures until I find the guy that I'm going to be with, regardless of how the child feels. This happens way too often, especially in the black community. We know this. So many times I see men in the black community not play their father role, and I question why. Wasn't until recently, the past few years, that I could get some type of an understanding, as to how a man could walk away from kids or walk away from a woman that has kids and just say, I don't want nothing to do with that. Before the relationship get even started. Oh, she got kids? Nah, I can't do that. Because half of these men already been through what y'all willing to still do. Y'all willing to still invite a man to be the family man, to take care of your kids, to take them on as his own. And then when the relationship is over, you act like all that don't mean nothing. You don't care about how the kids feel about it. You don't care about how he feel about it. You like, I'm moving on, so therefore there should be no need for you, period, in these children's life, even though you established 4, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, however long it been. These kids done took on your identity, not just, you wasn't just, they done took on pieces of you. Yet the woman to be like, nah, because we over, your relationship with these children is over. How fair is that? Not only are we going to address that, like I need to know how y'all feel about that. Not only are we going to address that, what's good with men having children, coming into a relationship and having children with a woman that has children, and she wants you to be a role and be a statue and be a pillar for her children. Meanwhile, she can take her time and pity pat as to what she gonna be for yours. Fellas, talk to me. I know you done experienced it. I know you done experienced where you kicking out energy and you doing things for her children and XYZ, and then your kids be around and it's not the same energy. It's whatever with your kids, but she's asking you to make sure that you step your game up for hers. She wants you to help her take the kids to school. She want to see where your mind at, where your heart at with that. She want to see if you gonna be the one that's willing to get up and help her when it's time to get the kids ready, when it's time to do homework, XYZ. She want to see she watching, she clocking you, but then let you start clocking her on that same meter. Let me see what you doing with my kids when they around. Let me see if you making sure you nurture. Let me see if you making sure you take part in what they're interested in. Let me see if you make sure you taking part in what they got to do. You don't always be the same way. Do it, fellas. Ladies, I don't say this to down y'all. I don't say nothing that I say to down nobody. I say it so you can get a view. Get a view outside of you. Dig? Because I know I'm a human. And when you live in life and you win the game, sometimes it's hard to assess what you going through. Some people got a keen eye for that. Some people are LeBron. They can assess the game while playing in it very well. Just like a coach. Everybody don't have that eye. You dig? So I get that when you win the game, it's hard to see some of the decisions that you're making and how they affect everything else that's in the game. I get it. I get it. So I say this for that. Trust me. Ain't nobody better than another than one another. It's just who applying more than the other. You dig? Who's trying harder? Who's putting forth more effort is going to give you more points as to where you would be beneficial in life. For real, for real. The more things you can address and assess and problem solve with, the more beneficial you are to anyone. The more that you say, that's not my problem and I don't have anything to do with that or that ain't me, guess what? That problem today, that's not you, could be your problem tomorrow. Just maybe something that you ain't experienced, so you might want to pay attention. You did? You might want to pay attention. For a lot of you ladies who say, well, I ain't done that and I would never act like that, guess what? I'm the same guy that's been with a couple ladies that said the same thing. I would never do that. I wouldn't act like that. If we break up and you've been a father to my kids and they call you daddy and XYZ, then I wouldn't want to take that away because I know what it's like for them to not have a father, things of that nature. And then it goes down and it's a whole different story. And they know that you ain't no harm to the kid in any way, shape, or form. Any way, shape, or form. They know that you only do beneficial things with that child. They know that you only nurture that child, and they still will be like, nah, yeah. Now that we're not together, I don't trust him with you. Now that we're not together, I don't know about him being around you because of a plethora of reasons they'll come up with. For sure that. And also, why is it that when men break up with women a lot of times and they have kids and they kids done been around this woman XYZ, they don't have no problem being like not seeing that kid ever again. You know why? Because they were never truly invested. They ain't. It's nothing in their mind that be like, you know what? I missed the hell out that child, regardless of what we had going on. Me and that man, I was this, that, and the third to that child. Why? Because they usually don't even establish a relationship that is significant. They just exist. They just coexist around your children. They don't establish a relationship that's significant that holds any weight. So therefore, there's nothing for them to miss when y'all break up and they no longer see your children or your child. And I could say that game is real, since we passed the 2-minute mark, fucked up. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. And that's something we definitely got to get together. Um, True story, that's a true story. It's the truth. Truth ain't pretty. Truth don't always feel good, you know, and it don't care about how you feel. Just know that, ladies and gentlemen out there, the truth don't care about how you feel. It's on you to deal with your feelings so you can deal with the truth. Otherwise, you comfortable living a lie. Otherwise, you're a believer. Don't just be a believer. Don't be comfortable in the lie. You did? Create your reality or face the reality that is already created and move forward. Get your thing in order. You know. You know how true story do. You know how true story do. When you can't take back what's already done. So you might as well move forward and get that thing in order. That's the name of the game. But I just want to drop that on y'all, man. True story. Because no, I know I've been missing for a minute. And life has been taking me through some things. It's been good. It's been bad. It's been life. But nevertheless, I gotta tap in with my people. Tap in with my truths and let you know what it is. Um, y'all like and subscribe. Stay tuned. Get the thumbs up. Keep that good energy up. I appreciate all the love that I've gotten. We over 300 something subscribers. I'm gonna keep on pushing to get this thing all the way in order for real. So yeah, prepare for the slaughter because we gonna get this thing in order. Don't let the troubled times fool you. We ain't never stopping, and it ain't over. So yeah, till next time. Y'all know what it is. It's your man Phoenix Sunny. We gonna get to the money. 100.